Hello, welcome to what is going to be the final episode of this season for our Super Spurs campaign. It's me, DJam FM. I hope you're all doing really well. I've recovered from the other day's antics, and today we're going to be bringing you a double live comm against Crystal Palace and Reading. Now, normally in this sort of circumstances, I wouldn't normally be bringing you these type of games. If we look at the Premier League table, it could not be closer trying to get into the top four if we possibly tried. So these next two games are absolutely massive. If we concentrate on today, we've got Palace. Stoke have just beaten Chelsea, which is a good result. However, Arsenal have got Norwich and Man City have got Southampton. So we can't take anything for granted. We're going to have to do the work ourselves. It's exactly the same for the final game of the season. It's in our hands. We've had a really good Champions League campaign and I want to be involved in it again. The team's all set, so I'm ready and raring to go. Let's get into the match. Cause you give me something I can feel. Yeah. So, here is the team. Jack Butland in goal. Trippier, Alderweireld, Galloway, Rose. Dyer, Bentaleb, Ali, Song, Grealish and Clough. Get straight into it. Let's hope for a win. I've got all of the league table information on the right hand side eventually when it does load up. There we go. Game's kicked off, tables on the side. Possibly during the second half I may well bring up some of the actual fixtures that are going on, but the most important thing is that we win. So we're half an hour into this game and nothing is going on. I think I just saw flash up on the side that Man City are drawing 1-1 against Southampton, but I will check that as we sort of approach into the second half. Well, if every half of football is going to be that highlightless and that quick, this is going to be probably one of the quickest double live comms you've ever seen in Football Manager history. Nothing is happening. I'm just going to say I'm far from pleased. Let's step it up. I'm going to ask us to go more direct to hopefully change the pattern of the game. So second half has got to get better. Come on, boys, step it up. Let's bring some of the let's take a pause moment. Let's bring up some of the latest scores as well and see what kind of stuff is going on. So Liverpool are winning and Man City are drawing. Basically, as I said, it's still within our own hands. I don't want to be relying on other teams. I want to just get the job done ourselves. As I said, all it takes is for Arsenal to win in the late game and we're buggered. But here it comes. Dele Alli's on the ball. First highlight of the game. Hallelujah. So we've got Eric Dyer. What can he do? He plays into Jack Grealish, who tries to play a through ball and can't, but he plays it back out to Danny Rose. Poor ball in. Dele Alli picks up the ball after a good clearance. So back out to Rose. What can he do this time? He plays it back to Ali. Inside to Bentaleb. So nice passing going on here. Jack Grealish decides to pass it back to Dele Alli, to Grealish, into Clough. Back to Bentaleb, to Grealish. Passes it back to Trippier. So nice passing here. Jack Grealish. Shot is blocked. After all that passing, I was expecting a good effort on target. So we're 68 minutes into the game and there hasn't been a single shot on target. Not just by us, but by Palace as well. It's time to make some changes. Harry Kane is on. Nathan Redmond is on. Two players I've been criticising over the last few episodes. Go out there and make a difference. Change the game. Liverpool now 3-1 up. So that is basically them secured in second place. Congratulations. 74th minute. Come on, boys. Right, so Dele Alli's on the ball now. Plays up to Harry Kane. He's got no support. What can he do? He plays it all the way over to Song. Song has been instantly challenged by two people. And it looks like they're going to be able to clear it, but Eric Dyer intercepts the ball back to Ali, to Bentaleb, to Redmond now. Can he do anything? No, deflected. Pass goes back in, and we've got the ball again. So Redmond needs to run at him. He is running at him. Play the ball across the box, Redmond. Play the ball across the box, man. Balassi now. Kabai plays it all the way back to Holick. Plays it inside to Williams, who plays it inside to Gale. But we're now going to counter-attack here. Come on. Harry Kane, get the ball. Yes, he has. To Redmond. Can we get a goal? Come on. Redmond needs to take on his marker inside to Harry Kane. Yes, Harry Kane. You're forgiven. You're forgiven. Here's Redmond on the right-hand side. And Kane just goes into the box and taps home. And thank God he did, because Man City are 2-1 up now. And Southampton have got an equaliser. Southampton have got an equaliser. It's full time. Southampton 2, Man City 2, Spurs 1. Palace 0. Yes, get in. Absolutely brilliant. That leaves us 3 points ahead of Man City. Arsenal are on the same amount of points. They've got their game in hand. Basically, Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, I'm just so happy that they lost or drew. I don't even know anymore. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. It makes a change for me to be happy on Football Manager because we got knocked out of the FA Cup, we got knocked out of the Champions League, and then it just looked like it was all going to fall apart. And now I'm happy. I'm happy again. This is good. I just want to check how Arsenal won. Refrain from using that language, James. Right. Okay. So basically, the situation is now. We're going to head into the final game, so I'm going to skip through the next few days. If we get a draw in our final match, we are in the top 4 regardless of other results. We just need to draw. Our final game is against Reading, I think. Yes, it is. At home against Reading. Forget the other results. We've just got to get a draw. Just on a bit of a side note, whilst we're sort of progressing through the week in terms of the build-up to the Reading game, the England Under-21's 28-man preliminary squad for the Euro Under-21 Championships has just been introduced. And I just saw on here, look at the amount of our youngsters that are in that squad. That is absolutely unbelievable. Danny Griffiths, Dazelle, Walker-Peters, Anoma, Damari Gray, Brendan Galloway, Solomon, Grealish, Clough. Absolutely fantastic. That makes me proud, to be honest. I know as daft as it sounds, but that really, really does make me proud. And if you actually look at it properly, Cameron Carter-Vickers, who was actually on loan from us as well, and also Ben Garrett have got in the squad. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. As I said, I'm well chuffed with that. And now Dele Alli's just been called into the Under-21 squad. It just gets better and better. So seeing as today is the final game of the season, I've decided to do something a little bit different. We need a point against Reading, but I have decided to go back to the full English. That's right. English 11 from 1 to 11. Jack Butland in goal. Kyle Walker-Peters, Solomon, Galloway, Rose. Eric Dyer, Mason, Dele Alli, Nathan Redmond, Jack Grealish and Harry Kane up top. We're signing out the season in style with how we do things at Super Spurs. This is what the season and the campaign, the series is all about. It's English talent coming through and being given the opportunity that they don't get in the real world. This is what it's all about. This is the whole reason that the series has been created. I'm proud. I know it sounds daft and it sounds geeky and nerdy, whatever, but I am incredibly proud of this. But this is the whole. As I said, I've said it many times. This is what the series is about. This is the reason I'm doing this. It's for English talent. The Under-21 thing during the week gave me, the selection that I wanted. So I'm happy. I'm happy with what we're doing, and I'm happy that it's finally coming into fruition. You look at the England squad as well. The people like Eric Dyer, Dele Alli was in there, Nathan Redmond's getting in the team, Harry Kane's getting in the team, Jack Butland's getting in the team. We've got some good English talent here, and I'm really proud. Anyway, the game is kicked off. Let's sign the season out in style. Let's get the point we need, possibly more, and let's just go out with a bang. Jack Grealish with the ball in. Now Solomon's at the back post. Header. Goal. English to English to English. Grealish with the free kick in. Flick on from Galloway. Keeper in no man's land. And there is Solomon. 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 Na 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 na. Solomon. Solomon. So at the moment, for some reason, as results stand as they are, we're currently in second place. I'm not really sure how. What a season. What an unbelievable season. But Jack Grealish with another corner in. And Harry Kane has scored. They tried to clear their line. And there is Harry Kane. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Oh, Harry Kane. He's one of our own. Clearance made. Not dealt with properly. And there he is. Arms outstretched. Just to absolutely hammer the ball in. 2-0. Cruising. So here we go, half time. A solid first half. There hasn't been much in terms of highlights, only the 2 highlights to really show you. You already know how they're kind of going. I'm gonna bring on Anoma for Redmond, just because I want to give Anoma some game time. I've been quite impressed with him so far in some of the games that I have played. I'm going to give him more of an opportunity next season because he's only 19. He's an absolutely fantastic talent. and someone I can't wait to really develop. So here he is on the left wing. Here he comes, cutting inside to Harry Kane, who's shot and has hit the bar. And then Omar's there with the tap in. Yes! Joshua and Omar. First ever goal for Tottenham. So here he is, and Omar plays into Harry Kane, who's shot. I can't tell if it's saved or whether or not it's hit the bar. And Omar's just following him with the tap in. Reading defenders not getting anywhere near close to him. And we're 3-0 up. We're at the 70-minute mark. What I'm just going to do, I'm just going to take Dele Alli off for Bentaleb. And the reason why is because I want Dele Alli to get the round of applause from the crowd that he has deserved for this season. He's been one of my standout players. Has continued to get better and better as the season has progressed, and has really, really matured. And I said he is one of those players that is going to be in the England team for a long, long time, and someone who I want to build the squad around. Eric Dyer's on the ball now to Danny Rose. Inside to Mason. Lovely passing around. Jack Grealish on the right hand side. Plays it to Kyle Walker-Peters. Decent ball in. Harry Kane's there. Bit of a confusion, and Harry Kane taps in the fourth. You know the song. You know the song. I'm not going to sing it again. Here he is. Walker-Peters on the right hand side. Ball in. Harry Kane heads it down. Fofana doesn't clear it properly, and Harry Kane's just simply there to tap it in. Harry Kane has had a decent game, has actually had a very, very good game. I'm going to give him his round of applause that he deserves now. Zach Clough's going to come on and play on for the last 5 minutes. Galloway now with a long ball up to Clough. Cleared. Ryan Mason through to Anoma. What can he do from here? Is it going to run out a few seconds on the clock? No, he plays inside to Mason. Great ball over to Jack Grealish, who's on the right-hand side now. Puts in a good ball back. Anoma headed clear. But Mason recycles it. Back to Danny Rose. Good play here. Zach Clough with a header. 5-0. Thank you very much. Absolutely fantastic play. Ryan Mason with the ball over to Danny Rose. And plays it all over to Zach Clough. At the back post, poor marking. He heads home. As I said, 5-0. And that it's just wrapped up an amazing performance. Well done to every single one of you. Full time, 5-0. Let's have a look at some of the other results. Yep, we have. We've finished the season in second place. Brighton beat Man City. So Man City do not qualify for the Champions League. So yeah, Arsenal lost 1-0 against Stoke. So Arsenal are going to be in fourth place and entering into the qualifying stages at an earlier point. And Liverpool lost 2-1 against West Ham, which is why, after all that stress and after all that worrying, we've managed to finish in second place. This is a screenshot I'm going to leave you with. We're finishing second. I'm going to do a season review episode straight away after this. But this wraps up another fantastic campaign with Tottenham Hotspur. Second place in the first season, second place in the second season. We've finished on exactly the same points as what we did last season. 74 against 74 the previous season. An amazing, amazing, amazing achievement with the young squad that we've got. We can progress massively with this team. Next year, absolutely no excuses. Some type of silverware. Don't care what it is. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. Your support recently has been absolutely amazing on the channel and on Twitter. Some of the reaction from the FM community has been fantastic. So I really do, hand on heart, thank you for everyone who has taken the time to look at some of my videos. It really, really does mean a lot. So until next time, adios.